It can be really hard to know for sure whether a guy is interested in you romantically or not, especially if they are too shy to let you know or to even start to flirt with you. So, we have put together some of the more subtle signs to look out for to find out if he really is into you. If you are new here, hello and welcome. Please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel if you want to know more about solid dating advice for high value ladies. Stay tuned. He laughs at your jokes. Yeah, this one's a little bit of a cliche, but it really is true. Because if he likes you, then he will want you to like him back. And one of the most basic ways of gaining trust and friendship between people is to laugh at someone's jokes. It makes us feel good about ourselves when people show this kind of obvious approval. And when we feel good about ourselves around the person, we like being around them. It really is as simple as that. So try telling a stupid joke which isn't particularly funny and then watch for their response. When he tells a joke or a story, he looks to you to see your reaction. So in the same way that he laughs at your jokes, he wants to receive this sort of approval from you and he will be on the lookout for it. He probably does not even realise he's doing it, but if he likes you, he will be trying to impress you as much as he can. So watching for your reaction is his best chance to figure out what you find funny and engaging and what he should most definitely avoid. He acts a bit weird around you. If he likes you, the chances are he acts differently around you than he does when he's around other people. This is because he wants to impress you and he is showing off a little bit. Or if he is not so confident, it could be likely that he's feeling a little bit nervous around you and he just isn't quite sure how to act. He fixes his clothes and hair a lot when around you. Following on from the previous sign, if he does like you and is nervous around you, this would include himself feeling very self-conscious. If he is constantly fixing his clothes and his hair when he's with you, it's a sign that he is feeling self-conscious and wants to look his very best just for you. His eyes dart around when you look at him. If you often notice that his eyes start to dart around a lot when you look over to him, this is often a sign that you have caught him gazing at you, and now he just isn't sure where to look to pretend that he wasn't actually admiring you. If he is super confident, he may just give you a flirty smile when you catch his eyes, but even the most confident guys also panic when caught off guard. He asks a lot of questions about you. This shows that he wants to know everything there is to know about you because, well, he finds you so bewitching and just loves to talk to you. He remembers the little things. When we like a person, it's very easy to listen to them and take in every small detail of what they tell us. This is no different for guys. It would be difficult to remember every small thing about every person we meet, of course. So if you notice that they have remembered some small detail, this shows that they have singled you out as important and special enough for them to really listen and to pay attention to. He doesn't use his phone so much around you. Again, if he really likes you, he will want to savor the time he spends with you. So you will notice he ditches the constant checking of his notifications to focus solely on you. You notice him getting jealous when you talk to other guys. Does he try to distract you or win your attention when you are speaking to another guy? Or maybe he gets in a little bit of a strop with you or even with that guy. This is often a sign that he likes you. Watch out though if he does start acting really stroppy, as this is not a habit you want to encourage, even if it seems sweet at first. Make sure you don't stand for childish behaviour like this, because after all, you can speak to whoever you like. You bump into him often. Okay, coincidences happen, but do they seem to happen a lot with this guy? If he seems to show up often in places he doesn't usually go or at a strange time, well, this may be because he was hoping to bump into you accidentally on purpose, so that he could spend some precious time with you. He teases you. Playful teasing is often a guy's first instinct when he likes a girl. Annoying a girl is one of the easiest, surefire ways to get her attention. It should be friendly teasing though, but if he takes it too far or if it's just too irritating for you, make sure that you let him know and politely but firmly tell him to stop. He wants to protect you. Men will often tease a girl a lot, but as soon as someone else tried to tease that very same girl, he gets very touchy about it. If you notice him becoming annoyed at others when they say anything remotely negative about you, this is a sign that he likes you. He may also seem overly worried about you and show concern for things that aren't really that concerning. Men have a primal instinct to protect women that they are interested in, and not only do they want to make sure that they are safe, they also want to show how valuable they are to have around. Now, this one might show itself in him trying to solve problems for you, as opposed to maybe killing buffalo and dragging it back to the cave. He moves in when you touch him. A guy who likes you will be very pleased with any touch that you give him, let's face it. Whether it's a gentle touch on the arm, a scooch to sit close to him, or a hug. You will notice a guy who likes you will actually mirror these advances and will find a way to return those flirty touches. Generally, guys aren't very touchy-feely, so if he is not interested, you will probably notice him backing away from these subtle behaviours. He says your name often. Have you noticed that he mentions your name a lot when he talks to you? This is something we do when we like a person and want to create a bond with them. So if you notice he does say your name often and not so much with other people, then this is a sign that he wants to get to know you a little bit better. He makes time for you. If a guy likes you, he would change his plans to be able to spend time with you. Even if this just means running errands with you, he's very happy to do it. He asks if you have a boyfriend or a love interest. This one's pretty obvious. If he's not into you romantically, it is very unlikely that he will be interested in hearing about your love life. He wants to know if he is in with a shot. He brushes up for you. We spoke already about him trying to look his best for you, but you may also notice he cleans his space for you if he knows you will be seeing it. This again is because he wants to present the very best version of himself to you. He seeks your advice. We only seek the advice of people who we value. You wouldn't ask someone who you don't like for advice, right? And if he is asking for your opinion, it means he thinks very highly of you. He shows his soft side. If he allows himself to be vulnerable around you, then this is a big sign that he is comfortable in your presence and that he trusts you. And this is the first step towards building a romantic relationship. He shares his interests and passions with you. Maybe he can't wait to tell you about the latest sports match he went to or the video game being released. This is because he wants you to be involved in all aspects of his life. He compliments you. This one may seem like another obvious one. Generally, men aren't in the habit of throwing compliments around to just anyone. So if he compliments you often, well, it's probably because he does like you.